Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a re-uploading of that entire run at better quality. This should be the standard 720p of my other videos. I've split this one up into two parts. The second one is going to probably be unlisted and just in the description, so if you want to see that, you are going to have to look into the description. Otherwise, enjoy a run where you can read text and look at numbers. So the gist of this challenge is that I have to kill each boss with the boss drop the weapon that you make out of their soul from the previous boss. Though some bosses are in a weird limbo, I ended up picking Pyromancer and using mainly Pyromancies for the first two. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you. Though that's not the only reason we're choosing the Pyromancer. Unlike the level 1 run, we can, level up. And we're gonna have to have nearly every one of our scaling type damage stats in the mid-20s. Boss weapon requirements go all over the place and get really fucking high at certain points. After finalizing our Crimson Chin cosplay, we are finally ready to go out into the world. I'm locking on. I'm locked on. Oh. I was getting a thumbnail. Completely forgot to turn it back on. This time I'm gonna have to fiddle with the Ravenous Crystal Lizard. He's gonna give me Titanite scales, and that's the only thing I can use to upgrade any of my weapons. Yeah, I also kind of realized I was cheating looking over at this footage. But, again, we don't have the transposing kiln, so it doesn't really matter. We would have just killed him later. After taking our upgrade materials, it's time for the real game to begin. But first, a nap of champions. I'll try to mainly do damage with these firebombs. Maybe it'll make it more challenging, you know. I didn't start with black firebombs, and now I'm kind of wishing I did. You know what, maybe we can kill Vordt with black firebombs. In the spirit. Okay, so the firebombs deal little to no damage. This is where the pyromancy part comes in. You know, honestly, after having to deal with all of that bullshit, getting to just chump on Edex Gundyr is a very, very fun experience. Don't worry why I cut. I totally didn't just almost die. It also definitely wasn't completely avoidable and made me look like a dog playing the game. Nevertheless, we take him down fairly easily. As soon as I possibly can, I dump all of my points into strength. The reason I'm doing this now is so I can wield Vordt's Great Hammer, which, by the way, I can't get to I can't use it at all. But I do need that strength for other weapons in the run, so it's not a complete waste, but it does make for a little grinding later on. This was the exact moment while playing where I questioned how I would kill the first two bosses. Or could definitely be firebombed to death. The curse-rotted Greatwood, however, I'm not that good at free-aiming pyromancies, which ended up making him the most annoying boss of all time. I grabbed the Silver Serpent Ring because I will need every soul I can scrounge. And we're off to the High Wall of Lothric to really start this shit off. I run past every one of these goobers and grab some pine resin that I cannot use. This is it. This is the play. That will save me in the long run. I mean, I guess I could sell it. I run through most of the high wall pretty unscathed, and then here come the three goddamn stooges who kill me within moments. Though on the second attempt, they only come close to killing me. Oh, hi guys. That's fun. That's very fun. I escaped. Barely. The Astora Straight Sword. It's pretty terrible. Though it can look like heroin to somebody who can't use weapons right now. It's fine. We just need this Estus Shard and the cell key. We're gonna need Grey Rat. He can You're a dick. You're such a... I hate this game. Oh, my souls are up here. That's neat. A dog comes from my throat from the Shadow Realm, and I have a halberd thrust through my chest. I am dying down here, but I'm getting that goddamn key. Grey Rat's gonna be selling us some Titanite scales, which we can upgrade our weapon with. You know what? Fuck the rules. I'm gonna kill this guy with my bare hands. Yeah! My hubris was my downfall. I wonder if that'll come up ever again in this run. Do you hear that? I think it I think it's coming from his jawline.
And I leveled up on Fortnite this weekend.
And I leveled up on Fortnite this weekend.
And I leveled up on Fortnite this weekend. And
it was originally the Giga Chad song. Excuse me, we have 20 strength. Why are firebombs dealing black firebombs? Why are black firebombs dealing 58 damage to him? New plan. I'm going to try to pepper him with fireballs. I don't know. I've never fought Vordt without a melee weapon. Hey, quick tip for anyone who wants to play any video game ever. When the boss is throwing something like a breath attack at you, don't hit him. I don't know why I thought I was that good. I'm not. We will try it again. It will end in success. Yeah, it took a few seconds to die. Would you believe that this is my first time in 200 hours of playing to see an actual person summon sign? I know, it's kind of crazy. I'm doing the exact same stupid shit I was earlier, but this time it works. See, kids, this is why you don't learn from your mistakes. Vordt isn't that difficult, though we don't really have a weapon to use against him yet. Fireballs do work considerably well. Alright, off to the Undead settlement. Hey folks, how you doing? Okay, so my game crashed. The appearance of the gargoyles and my character was just too much testosterone for the game to render. No, I'll be honest, I totally meant to go talk to Yol and get his 5 free levels, but I forgore, and I only remembered when he was dead. Those levels would have really come in handy. Also, yes, I'm killing the dogs. I already have a Suffering Challenge Run series on my channel. Go watch that if you want to see me not have fun. Though I do want to stray far, far away from killing enemies. I just also don't want to be unarmed around 4 Dark Souls dogs. Can anyone point out the problem with what I'm doing right now? Yeah, I'm embered, like a dumbass. I do not care. I am after the healing, and the healing alone. I'll just go open the shortcut to the boss, and everything will not be alright. I went a different way this time. I don't know why. I didn't have the shortcut unlocked. I decide to open up this shortcut though, but there's a friend! Yay! I am very scared. I am terrified. I somehow make it out with my spine intact. Time for tree. You may call it cheating. I call it a loophole. Technically, Gundyr used a halberd, right? Though there's hardly any point to breaking the rules when it does 37 damage to each of his pustules, and I can't even hit half of them. I keep hitting the wood. I shouldn't be hitting the wood. This boss just drags on for aeons. Fucking ages. I need to kill him to start the goddamn challenge too. We narrowly survived to phase 2 with 1 flask remaining. And I fucking free pyromancies and blow up his fucking back thing. Hell yeah. Actually, I do it fucking twice. This is immense. What a good omen. Instantaneous death. That didn't actually kill me in 1 hit. And that's not all you didn't get to see. Listen, I know I just want to start the run. I have been fighting this bastard for such an unreasonable amount of time, and the Astora Street, it's a moveset issue. Look at this. It's so fast. Just the fights alone would take me 7 minutes with the halberd. Motherfucker. We are already on phase 2. Gosh. Yeah, no. It's just it's the weapon. This boss could have been so cool. But it's just And finally, that is fucking dead, and we can transpose souls and do the entire thing this run is about. Well, actually, no we can't. I do not have the dexterity to wield this motherfucker. Oh, we're gonna have to grind for some souls. I have developed the excellent strategy of letting the dragon do everything for me. Yeah, I'll fight this mimic. I need the money. Shit goes way better than I could have expected, and by that I mean I actually didn't die, though it took ages. This entire fight was 8 minutes long. 8 minutes! And I can't even use that fucking weapon! Doesn't really matter. We're only 3 points of dex away from being able to actually use this greatsword. So, wow. It's not much grinding. But while I'm grinding, the Stooges try once again to show their dominance. Too bad I'm the best there ever was. Though it was just a lot of this. Was a lot of this for like 15 minutes. But hey! 15 minutes later, and we had that 18 dexterity. I don't even try out my new weapon. I just run straight ahead. Well, I am able to get a little practice in after this dickhead follows me into the church. And holy fuck, do we do immense damage, especially to crazy people, which the Abyss Watchers very much are. I seem to have angered Jack Frost. Christmas is not coming for me. Christmas is coming for me. I walk 15 feet away and am torn asunder by a goddamn bird. I hate Chicago. I put on some new drip and decide if no one else is gonna clear this city of these vile pigeons, I guess I will. I instantly change my mind. I am terrified. I am a pussy. I am also very bad at NPC fights. Though when you have a big sword, hitting RB enough is typically all you really need to do to win a fight. Yeah, you're kind of a loser. I say as I almost died. Wait, she drops a weapon. This time, I have learned stranger danger and don't talk to the weird men by the bonfire. I am here for 2 things only. Blood and Titanite shards. Titanite shards actually sell for a good bit. And since I cannot use them to upgrade at all, I can use them for leveling. You know, this greatsword is very good at slaying hollows. You know, you should call it. I also don't know why I wrote that line, but I left it in to make you all suffer. Hey, we have a Grasscrest shield now. I was far too lazy to hit up our boy Sigurd and go grab the Chloranthy ring, so this will be a fine substitute for now. We're off to kill a wizard, the wonderful wizard of... fuck you. Hey, remember how at level 1 I almost died to Orbeck? Well, I died to Orbeck twice. Actually, I died to him twice, and then proceeded to lose all of my souls by being attacked by every fucking hollow in this game. I do not know why it was so difficult. I suppose the spirits of all the other innocent wizards I've murdered were assisting Orbeck, but in the end, I killed him. I won't let him live. It's my duty. So I guess everybody knew you could do this, and just didn't tell me. I don't know why I didn't figure it out. All NPCs will do this. Ooh, Essus Shard. Can't wait to completely forget about this one. I don't give myself the chance. And I also upgrade the Hollow Slayer Greatsword. I just want to be sure we're going to beat the Abyss Watchers, you know? And one fire fades, and we are instantly jumped. It is fine. I live. Not for very long. You know what? Now that I'm not embered, I can actually go this way. Thanks, Gru, who totally shouldn't have been able to hit me. Alright, we got one more, then it's time for the big boss. Oh. No. There's the big boss right there. However, when running for my life, I do not feel like the big boss. I have been told that fighting these guys on flat ground is kind of okay. Though this is the game where people have told me to throw myself off of cliffs. He will kill me if he hits me. Oh god. This is how you light a fire. In an enclosed area around non-flammable objects. Yet some people insist on having fires out in the open by all of this plant life and rotting wood. Are you stupid? Is there a lore reason the Abyss Watchers don't know who Smokey the Bear is? I am harassed by a flock of seagulls. I am explaining to them I do not want to listen to their music. I am not that white. At least I'm safe at the bonfire. I'm never safe! I'm gonna rip your flesh off and stick it on my sword. Where is your god now? I had to run past my buddy's summon sign. Don't worry, Gothard. I don't need you. I've got this one covered. Oh my god! That is a lot of enemies. It doesn't help that the Abyss Watchers are in a heated argument when I show up. It's Party Rock is in the house tonight. Rockers. I have no clue what the hell they're talking about, so I just go straight to kicking ass. And kick ass I do. We are dealing immense damage to Slime. He is obviously very terrified. You can see it in the way he almost kills me. His friend shows up, and it's kind of ruining the vibe.
Party rockers in the house tonight.
Those aren't the words!
I end up stun-locking him like a fucking nerd. This was a whole lot easier than I really thought it ever would be. Yes, I am ready to eat my woods with collard greens on the side. Never mind, we're fucking him up. Oh my god. I almost get cleaved in half, yet again. No matter. Have 7 uses of my Estus Flask, and this loser can't heal at all. Abyss Watchers, nerd, absolute nerd. Look, this run is going to be amazing. This run is going to be so fun. I'm having so much fun. We could receive the Farron Greatsword, which is kind of cool and unique. Or we could get the GOAT, Artorias' Greatsword. And while there is a choice, I mean, there's not really a choice. It also allows us to use Artorias' cool-ass sword flip move. How the hell do we know how to do that? I do not know, but hell yeah, brother! Bit of a pro witch hunting tip. Whenever you fight the Crystal Sages, always have some kukris or throwing knives in your inventory. The clones have 1 health, and it doesn't take much to, kill them and get rid of them. They're fucking ass, so it's quick, gets rid of them instantly. And sooner than later, we're able to take out the real Crystal Sage for good. And sadly, we have to exchange the Wolf Knight Greatsword with this cool-ass moveset for the Crystal Sage Rapier. Now, the Crystal Sage Rapier has this neat little effect, giving you plus 50 flat item discovery whenever you have it on. To compensate for that amazing effect, it has the slight downside of being absolutely trash in every way. This is why we killed the Abyss Watchers first. We can only use this shit against the Deacons. There is no other boss in this game that I would feel comfortable using this against. And the Deacon, okay, we'll get to the fucking Deacons. But first, look at the damage we're working with. 45 on a plunging attack. Sure, it's a crystal lizard, they have fairly high resistances. It took me like 7 seconds to kill that crystal lizard. And 8 attacks. And if that doesn't convince you of how dog shit this weapon is, I literally tried to kill this fallen knight for ages. And this is our repost damage. 181! That should be a heavy attack. I tried to kill this guy for a while, but I decided it was too much work. I grabbed the ashes and instantly died. This gives me a sense of foreboding. Sorry I don't have footage of me getting up here. The dogs were teleporting on top of me, and I forgot to hit record. Trust me, it was ass. It wasn't fun to watch, and it was ass. Just like whatever the hell this coordinated mugging was. I had no clue that guy was a fucking enemy. I have a working theory that thralls just spawn when you least want them to. I got Angie. Now technically, since I'm in this area again, I'm gonna use the Hollow Slayer Greatsword. I'm not gonna kill that fucking demon with the Crystal Sage Rapier, are you fucking kidding me? That would be a challenge run in the same way that beating this game with only your bare fists is a challenge run. It is hard. You'll have to be good. But it doesn't fucking matter. It's just tedious. I know. It's technically bending the rules. But trust me, you do not want to watch me die to a demon over and over and over again because I deal 7 damage. You can already watch me die with regular weapons. They have so much fucking reach. Why do their weapons have so much reach? I'm really here for the rings anyways. I'm pretty light, so Flynn's ring will give me a okay damage boost. I'll need anything I can fucking get with that goddamn rapier. And if I grab the Chloranthy ring, I'll be able to take the shield off and get even lighter. Goodbye for good weapon. As soon as I step into the Deacon's frat house, I have several kegs thrown at me by this Goliath named David. He has a 4.0 GPA. I do not know how he has that when he drinks this much. He is putting holes in the drywall, and no one cares. How does he still go to school here? Hey guys, see if you can find the... Yep, that's right, I'm Embered. This totally won't be the most annoying thing to ever happen here. I activate this shortcut to the absolute chagrin of this fucking loser. Look at him. He's just filled with hatred. He wants to ride an elevator too. Haha, silly nerd. It's the ancient times. Elevators are for the rich. Now hear me out. I kill all the bosses with the previous boss weapon. I kill all the NPCs with the previous NPC weapon. And it's, you know, the balance. Don't worry, I'm still not good with this weapon. It was... it took everything out of me. I run all the way back to the bonfire, just to figure out, I forgot, I'm invaded. I give Sigurd his armor back, and calmly ask one of the natives to put me out of my misery. First attempt, and I am already stepping over beer cans, empty pizza boxes. It's like an actual movie in here. How the fuck do you guys live like this? It doesn't help that every time we hit one of the deacons, they take 7 damage. Even a backstab deals a third of their health bar. I cannot kill them fast enough. They keep calling me Geed. Sometimes, no. Oftentimes, Thaddeus's soul will leave one of the deacons' bodies right as I backstab them, meaning I do no damage to the actual boss. It also doesn't help that I have a thrusting weapon and cannot lock on because there are 7,000 of them. Finally, Chevin shows himself, and I see I do the same backstab damage to him as everyone else. I did not know why I thought it would be more, but I was hoping to God, nay, praying to him. But alas, the big man never responds, making me once again wonder why I ever did this in the first place. Really quickly, I want to add that this is the run-up I'm using to the Deacons every time. I do not think this is the quickest way there. Like, at all. This is the way I took every single time. Very much adding on to the pressure of fighting these goddamn magic-resistant bozos with a damn near half-magic weapon. I have done 2 smidgens of damage to the boss, and he has drained me of a quarter of my Estus. Below half Estus. I am below half Estus on the Deacons of the Deep. And I don't even have a 5th of their health bar gone. And it's this fat motherfucker! How am I supposed to kill him? Hey, look, I upgraded the Crystal Sage Rapier. Is that gonna mean anything? Not really. I still do 7 damage. I was far too presumptuous with my shit-talking. We're actually not doing too bad. If by not doing too bad you mean getting completely fucked by the Deacons of the Deep, then yes, we are not doing too bad. This attempt, I have finally done it. I have my own circle. Me and Gotthard have opened a small business. We're witch hunters, and our equity is growing. This threatens the Deacons, as they are used to Chevin being the only entrepreneur they know. And by entrepreneur, he sells old windshields he takes off of cars in the junkyard. I just keep telling the Deacons how successful me and Gotthard's startup is, and they just keep getting more pissed off, asking what we're going to do in 25 years, and it's illegal to be a straight white man. Simply tell them I will transition. This causes some of them to explode, so shit is not going great. And that is really, really bad, because 3, 2, 1... Now, if you have eyes, you're probably wondering, what the fuck just happened? My recording corrupted, and the only thing I have left is the audio of one of the greatest things of all time. I killed the Deacons on my last sliver of health, as they killed me. So please, just listen to the sound. I did not just do that to not have anyone hear it. We're in Karthus now. The Deacon drop is kind of neat, to be completely honest. Its heavy attack is replaced with the fact that it's a spell catalyst. It's not great. I mean, it's good. I'm not here to cast spells, so I can only hit right bumper to attack. So as we, oh shit, oh god, no!
That I was bad to the bone.
We prove once and for all muscles are better than bones at running. Touch the not deadly, mysterious at all goblet in the middle of the room. Oh dear, the consequences of my actions. Alright, we have a straight sword this time. We cannot claim moveset issue on the gimmick boss. We may not have to worry about that though. We're kind of fucking him up. The only way this could go wrong is if he spawned a bunch of dudes. Oh, well. A bunch of fucking dudes. Okay, there are actually only like 2 dudes left. Tony killed the rest of them. Cut me the teensiest bit of slack. I've never seen that move before. Second verse, same as the first. We're doing pretty alright. Pretty alright indeed. In fact, he's not even spawning any dudes. This means the fight will go as about expected. Over in 12 seconds, and giving us a very, very cool weapon. And after not that much effort, we actually get fucking done with him. I had so much pent-up anger here, I decided to emote. I don't know why, it took me 3 tries. I scatter to put the silver serpent ring on, but I am too slow. My oil baron ancestors would throw me in a river if they saw that. And big boy Ludlith gives us 2 choices. Black Serpent Flame, a gay-ass pyromancy that we can't even use, or Wolnir's Holy Blade, the best fucking weapon in the entire game. That is a major exaggeration, but it's still very, very cool. We're gonna use it to kill Pontiff Sulyvahn too. So I'm going to put 1 or 2 upgrade levels into it. I like it when the numbers go up, okay? While we're in Irithyll, I put on the Crystal Sage Rapier in my left hand. It still gives the passive effect, so maybe I can get some use out of this accursed fucking thing. Irithyll slaves have an incredibly small drop chance for some blood gems, and those sell for a good bit. No, I didn't get stuck on the geometry and die. Why would you think that? God, this place is pretty beautiful. And this game came out in 2016. I mean, it's still ugly, but, you know, in a charming sense. The power of Christ compels you. I do the thing and get ready to not pay attention to any enemies. Oh boy, it looks like I'll have to pay dearly for some stupid mistakes I made. No, I never learn. You know, really, it's the game's fault for not doing a better job at stopping me. Alright, Pontiff. We'll see who has the funnier hat. We are not doing great. We don't deal crazy damage, but he does very much. I put the milk ring on to try to boost my dex and damage, but I can't see myself when I'm rolling, man. I feel like we are spitting spitballs at him with the damage we are doing. I assumed Wolnir's sword would be a little bit better than this.
I heard there's a Titanite scale down here. What? I can't hear, what?
We're rooting around in the demon ruins for a little bit of upgrade materials. The demons are simply no match for our running away skills, but the Gru come back from the forest to poison us once again. I hope the team who designed the Gru all wake up to find their dogs stuck in trees. Oh, Undead Bone Shard, hey. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Hi, fair lady. You'll never take me alive, scoundrels. God, not a thought behind any of those eyes. Quick aside, I like how the giant rat is one of the only large creatures that makes your camera pan out. They really do make all of the rules, and I am left wondering, why is the King of the Storm's camera like that? Why can I not be like the giant rat? The frogs are putting chemicals in the water that are turning the friggin' rats gay! I can only see the money. There is nothing else in this room. Only cash money! I was killed by a ghost. Full send. Oh, my sweet summer child. That's a lot more damage. And honestly, maybe we should fish for heavy attacks. They do some wacko damage.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers.
I am full sent straight to hell. What do I do? I'm going to eat my shoe. I liquidate all of the useless shit out of my inventory for 2 whole levels. Well, actually 3. And I end up putting 1 in vigor and 2 in strength. I want the bigger numbers, damn it. I didn't want to, but we're gonna have to go to Irithyll Dungeon. We need bigger numbers, damn it. We are hassled by several strange old men in the shadows. I do not like this at all. I tear them in half. Yay, welcome to hell. Actually, you know what? It's not really bad. The jailers actually give us some racks when we kill them, too. We're definitely going to need those racks to level up. Our damage isn't suitable right now. So we gotta pump them numbers up. Give me your Estus shard. I won't ask nicely again. He walked out and gave it to me. Yeah, that's what he did. Now, this could just be the worst mistake of my life. Or I'll survive this. I won't survive this. Okay, it didn't even come close to going wrong. Oh god! I then spend an hour of my life grinding down here, getting a Titanite scale from the Mimic, and die to the enemy from 3 areas ago. We get about 3 levels before I even feel comfortable going down to the Profaned Capital. If I die to that gargoyle, all is well! I killed him! You know, like you can in this video game about killing monsters. I ignored this guy out of habit, but he drops Titanite scales. I need those now. If you're wondering, hey, where'd the run go, you obviously didn't pay much attention. There's a part 2, linked in the description. I had to split it up, it looked weird.